Hello people of the internet, my name is George and welcome to ESOnday, as Connor likes to call it.
Yes.
We've kind of got a wide range of a topic this week. The NDA got lifted, as you may know if you follow Elder Scrolls Online, which I presume you do if you're on this channel or watching this video. And we can discuss about the betas we've played in. Me and Connor got invited to a beta, the last one, and we've been played together.
Yes, we did.
We was in the Daggerfall Covenant, so that's what we'll be talking about. We are planning to be in Aldemary Dominion, but I want to keep that stuff fresh for release. Like I know quite a few other people have done that, but because he's being a wood elf, I'm being a high elf, and we're gonna fight and kill and breathe for the queen,
Yeah.
So well, I'm gonna start off with Connor because we've got no script this week. Normally we have a script and everything, and we're normally together. But we ain't got this week. We're on over Skype. It's really open-ended.
Kind of open-ended discussion. Yeah. Well, I kind of played as a orc Templar, but in the actual game I'm going to be playing as a wood elf Templar. But yeah. Well, what did you play as, George? I can't remember what you played. Was it Redguard?
I played as a Redguard, but was it a No, I wasn't Templar.
No, you went Sorcerer, didn't? Oh no, you went Dragon Knight. You went the one with chain, Dragon Knight.
Yeah, Dragon Knight. I went Dragon Knight, and. Let's start off with what the first thing you do, character creation. What do you think of that then, Connor? Character?
It was good. It was very good, actually.
Like, yeah, you
many
go.
levers. Many for and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot better than any game really that I played where you created a character. Can
you recreate that point, please? Because my video a bit stuttered then. So you see, we said.
What did I said like it was good. There's a lot of levers for customization and stuff like that. I think I said it was over 72 levers in the no, not over. There was 72 levers in the thing, and like you can do different, making fat and thin, or have different cheekbone shapes and stuff like that. So there might be very few people that look like the exact same as your character.
Yeah, what was kind of played a lot of World of Warcraft. What was the customization in like that game compared to?
Not very good. It's kind of hard to. Does that different? Have you played Oblivion yet, George?
No, I haven't had a chance. I've been playing more Wind and Sky.
But do you know like on Skyrim, but if you kind of like half that, that's kind of like the amount of customization you do on World of Warcraft. So like a lot of people look the same.
And when I played a crap ton of RuneScape, that was my MMO when I was a kid, and kind of takes piss out of that because it's like a little baby compared to World of Warcraft. But on RuneScape, you get to choose like out of 5 different hairstyles to 4 different shirts. It's pretty much almost guaranteed you'd see someone the exact same as you. And but with Elder Scrolls Online, how much like difference there is between
different. Like, you can change absolutely everything. You can change.
You can change how fat you are, the muscle, the
cheek definition,
And with the NDA being lifted, there'll be videos of character creation up, which if you watch tonight around 9 PM, 10 PM. Hopefully there'll be a character creation video out, so explaining how it goes. Because
George, I'll be doing that.
I pre-recorded a crap ton of Elder Scrolls Online without the thingamajiggies, without the names all over, and because NDA is lifted, I'm allowed to upload them. I know loads of YouTubers have done that, but mine's gonna be in depth. Mine's gonna be better, hopefully.
But yeah, but when you've kind of done that, you start off in Cold Harbour, don't you? Which is the prison in Oblivion.
You start in a prison cell, don't you? You like
in Cold Harbour, which is a good for all the people in Oblivion, which you go there as the second mission on the main quest.
Yeah, then you see
go there.
Yeah, then you see a prophet who, and he says you are the chosen one, kind of stuff.
First, you see the prophet in the cell saying like, oh, free me and stuff like that. And then like you're like, oh, okay, and then you go with then you kind of play, and then like you get out the cell by this woman, and she says like we can save him by doing this, and then like start escape weapon of your choice that they've kind of like laid out from everything to like restoration.
What did you choose then? What did you choose?
I chose sword and shield because I thought I'd go for that. You chose archery, didn't you?
I chose archery, but when I got into the game, I changed from archery to sword and shield because I just preferred it a bit more.
Well, throughout it, I played like him with the two-handed weapon. I even tried a bit of mace work and stuff. So I kind of did a bit. I didn't try any stats though for some reason.
I was planning to be a mage throughout. When the game comes out, I'm being a mage, but like I said, I wanted to keep everything as fresh as possible. Hence why I chose a bow and arrow.
Yeah, I understand. Well, what did you think of the original, like, intro bit?
The intro, the original in Cold Harbor, I thought that was perfect. I thought it gets you into. I thought it teaches you the game straight away. It gets you to some combat. It gets you, gets the storyline starting. Introduces you a lot of the starting of the game. It's a really good stepping stone. But this is the point I know we disagree. But after it, the two starting islands, the first one for the Daggerfall Covenant, I thought was a bit boring. You enjoyed it, I know you did.
I liked it.
I just found it a bit slow.
Well, what happens when you go out of Cold Harbor? You kind of like get sent to Tamriel, and then you wake up on this belt, and then like you can, and then you go through one of these three people. One of them was Jarvan, which I think we both actually went to escape from prison, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that mission I thought was good because like you went into this jail and you like sneaked around a bit, and then got the guards and then brought this guy out of jail.
I didn't mind like when you had to go in the dungeon and when killing the stuff. I remember.
Oh, the goblins
one. I'm a boss. That was fine. I just didn't find the quest that very intriguing. When I was playing, I was like, I'm not feeling it. But after what island was that? What island is that called?
It's a weird name.
Right. I think I've got it on my phone. Right, I can just have a look.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there's only a few missions on there. Like you could easily get it done in about. I'd say about 15, 20 minutes. No, not 15, maybe 20 minutes.
Was it?
If you like, if you want to get out there as quick as you can, you could do it in about 20.
It was Mackay.
Yeah, Mackay.
And then after you've done that island,
you go on this boat.
Then you go into a boat called. Then you go to an orc island called Beknik.
Yeah, that's where like the orcs who in Orsinium. Then they get.
And me being a red guard, they were very rude to me because they don't like other people being there.
I was orc, they were kind of cool, man. I was going like, hey, this guy. I was like, whoa.
So that's a good thing because whatever character that island reacts differently. So I presume if you're like a Nord roaming around the Aldemir Dominion, they're not gonna like you. They're gonna say fuck you, kind of thing. But if you're if you're high elf in Aldemir Dominion, they're like, all right, mate, how's it going, kind of thing. That's what I find quite good about it. So.
Yeah. Like like the feedback that you get from a lot
the NPCs, yeah. So
well, just to say, the Orc Island is only Daggerfall Covenant. Like that's not Aldemir Dominion or
yeah, like I said at the start,
they go somewhere else.
But like we said at the start, this is the only Daggerfall Covenant.
Yeah, but I thought the like for the story for the Daggerfall Covenant, I thought the that Orc Island was good because like kind of some of the side missions on it were really good. Like, there was one with an alien druid, and you had to go and get these soul gems and light these lamps so you could end up getting in. And then when you got in, you had to like destroy the monstrosities inside. And that one was fun. But like even the main ones, you know, when you went back into time.
Yeah.
And then you saw how that guy dealt with this. I can't remember what it was. Like a gem or what was it? Like an orb or something.
Yeah.
And then you went back again.
Like I was about to say, the Beknik was such a better quest line. I enjoyed every single second of that main quest. I thought the combat was really good, the storyline was really good, and that it gave you straight away, you can be a good person or you can be a bad person, and the choices you had after. But pretty much the story is about this orb which could control minds and brains and everything, couldn't it?
Yeah, and then like it was like raising undead.
Yeah.
Raising to move then. That was good. That was
and when you had the choice to either destroy the orb or keep it, and I destroyed it. Did you destroy it, Connor?
Yeah, we did. And
then the bitchy woman hates you.
Yeah, and then the orcs gives you like end up joining the Daggerfall Covenant.
Yeah, the orc gives you paper to join the Daggerfall Covenant, and the woman's really pissed off with you. So like again, like I said, NPC feedback's a good another positive in this game.
Yeah. There's two different ways to go about it, which is again like a lot like other Elder Scrolls games. But it seems like the choices that you make in this one are kind of more different than what they were in Skyrim. Because like in Skyrim, those choices you join the Imperial Legion or the Stormcloaks, and don't really that different because that's they're kind of like, so like it looks like the choices that you can make in this one are kind of a lot different, which is good.
After that, you do get on the mainland Tamriel. I reckon you can get off the 2 islands within 3 hours. I reckon 3 hours.
Yeah, the Orcs one. I suppose if you skip through all dialogue and just go for the main quest, maybe you could get it done quicker than that.
Yeah,
but
like
we spent quite a lot of time in it. Cause, we did side quests and stuff like that, and you like had a look around and stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I mainly did when I actually got to the mainland Daggerfall. Was it?
Yeah, but by the way, on the Orc Island, there's like a mountain which is kind of like there's this what they called not main quest, side quest, and this guy you go into a dungeon, and like if you get like a few people to go in there with you, that's so fun. That was like one of my favourite ones that I did.
Yeah.
But then you get to Daggerfall from the boat.
From the boat, yep. And you pretty much get mainland, and then you. This is where you talk, because I didn't do much after this. I kind of explored after this, and you did actually some more quests, didn't you?
I did do quite a bit of everything. You can do. Well, you can kind of do. You can, if you like an explorer, you could just run off from then on and just have a look around. But like when you get to the end, it loads up a bit. But it's only like how long would you say to load? About 20 seconds.
Yeah.
To load. Yeah, like 20 seconds, and then you could carry on again. But which is kind of like Lord of the Rings Online, where it took to load when you got out of it.
And plus that was beta with loads of very stress
true,
server, and that it's going to be load.
Yeah. They're going to strengthen it since then, and then probably the load screen might take maybe like a second or two. But now when you come straight after that, there's this issue with the Bloodthorn assassins, and then you go and then you got talk to this guy, and he says like, oh, there's some in the pub nearby, go get rid of them, and then you get rid of them, and then you hear that they're coming in via boat. There's like a few quests in the lead up to this, but I can't really remember them all. And there's like loads of side quests to do, and then like you say about this, and then you go down this alley, and then you like find something, and then you like look for clues for what they're doing next, and you find this paper. Then they're going to attack the king, not the king, the High King Emmerich. And then you go into the castle of this pretty epic city. It's absolutely huge. It's like the way to describe like a massive Whiterun, but it's not like Whiterun in any way really. There's a sea near it, and there's like a port, and it's huge. It's brilliant in every way. And then you go into the like the palace, or like it's not like a palace, and you go in there, and you defend him, and then you've got this one-on-one battle with this boss thing, which he was pretty hard to kill, and it took me quite a while to do it, because well he was kind of a big guy, and then you end up talking to the king and getting his thanks. But when you've done that, then you get like the prophet contacting you every so often to come to his cave and like go down a bit. And like the prophet tells you, like he takes you into his mind and tells you about this past agreement between these 5 people, and then like one of them kind of like what's the word, betrayed them for Molagval, which is the main Daedra guy, and then he comes down and is trying to drag Nern into Cold Harbour, which is them anchor things that block them out.
Yeah. So is that as far as you got pretty much storyline wise?
Oh no, well there's that, and then I did that, and then there's like a few side quests I did. There's one with the weird sisters, which was fun. There's like, you went to this village, I can't remember what the village was called. This guy came running into you, and he said like, whoa, this village is getting attacked, help me. And then I went like, okay, I'll help. And then you walk up to him, it was like that, it was quite a far away actually, it was kind of like a 5-minute journey. And then you get there, and then and you see these weird sisters, kind of like whispers of the tree. And then you talk to them and go like, oh, you have to clear out these, and like all the animals are attacking nearby. And then you go like certain, like the animals are defending, and then you get them all. But like you've got to kill shit tons of like Spriggans and like wolves and stuff like that. They're all attacking you, and they're like it was quite challenging, but it was so fun. And then you go into the church and they're all alright. And then there's a few sneaky missions to do about wolves, like you have to remove the wolves and. Yeah.
So we forgot to mention the spoiler at the start of the video, so I might do like a little intro and warn there will be spoilers in this video. So sorry about that. But
yeah, oh well.
I'll put on the title as spoilers, but storyline starts spoilers.
But they know what they will pick to review.
So that's pretty much the storyline as far as we got wise Daggerfall Covenant. It kind of stopped, kind of rang me up at like the day after the beta. He said, George, I can't play anymore, I just can't. I was
it's too far. He's just like, he's so intriguing, but like there's a bit like I got to about level level 10 or 11, I think it was. Yeah, and then like there's a bit like the prophet asking you to do more and you don't, and like, I didn't really want to do any more because, well.
So combat-wise, what did you think about combat?
Epic in everywhere. It was so good.
I enjoyed every second of combat. Like that was a big complaint about the game. Like the combat wasn't as good as Skyrim. But the thing I say to that, you gotta stop comparing this game to a full-on single-player game. You cannot compare it to a single-player game. There is some issues with the game. Obviously, we're not going to be super fanboys, but for combat, you just gotta compare it to other MMOs. That's what I've been doing. And compared to RuneScape, it's like it shits over it. It eats a shit and shits it again. It's for combat. It's real-time combat. You can control where you hit. And to the people who have said boring, and there's a common theme I've found with this, they're not using their special abilities, because Skyrim doesn't really have special abilities, and they're playing the game like they should be playing Skyrim. Then they're leaving their special abilities alone, and that's when the combat can get boring. That's when it can get boring. But when you're using your special abilities, it adds a little bit of excitement into the combat, I think anyway. And it is constant. Like I enjoy, like I was looking for Covenant. I see an enemy quite far. I sneak. I get my chain thing, drag him towards me, and then that's one of my special abilities. And then I get this sword special ability, what like finishes them off in 2 more shots. It's brilliant. It's fun. You just get a really good feeling about yourself. Like I just killed that motherfucker. He had no chance. And the combat was brilliant. I can understand why people, if you compare it to Skyrim, obviously it's not as good because it's an MMO. The hitboxes have got to be a bit like lenient. So if you're using bow and arrow, you can't hit him. If you hit him in the head, it's going to like say it's going to hit him in the body. It's because the technology isn't there yet, and it resolves for lag as well. If you're playing someone without connection, if you've got bad connection, you need a little bit of a wider hitbox so you can actually get the hit. It's just what's going to happen in MMO, and it's a brilliant combat system compared to other MMOs. I think. What do you think, Connor?
I'd say that. Even Sword and Shield, and like just when you're not using your special abilities, I'd say that is like Skyrim, to be honest. Other than Magicka, non-Magicka, I'd say like Sword and Shield and Bow and Arrow. I'd say it's kind of a lot like Skyrim, but like they've added more to it with like special abilities, sort of thing. Like when I was a Templar, my favourite one that I had was like a long distance one. Like you could throw a spear up to 30 meters away and it'll hit an enemy. And I had it as number 2, so I just pressed 2, and then it'd do that, and then it'd knock them flying down, and then that was my favourite. And there were so many good ones you can have. And when you morph it, then I could throw it to 6 popple and stuff like that. Yeah. I thought the combat system was pretty epic, and
I enjoy. For MMOs, I kick Skyrim's ass and stuff.
Yeah, well, there were similarities with like this is kind of going off topic a bit, but you know, with the map system, but you know, like when you got like, I'm sorry, I've just fired and that stinks. But do you know like they set you a question, you go like, oh, you have to find something in this area, and it'd be like a circle on the map. Yeah, that's from Lord of the Rings Online. That's similar to Lord of the Rings Online in that respect.
If the thing
so,
is,
like, they're taking, and that's a good thing. Good assets on that, their own, and then they're creating unique ways with like the skill point system and the sky shards, and they're rewarding people for exploration and stuff like that.
I love exploring. I found exploring a thing, and like I never like Skyrim. I've got a feeling when I play Skyrim, I never follow paths. I'm like, fuck the paths. I'm trying to climb over this mountain, which I really shouldn't try, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then it took you an extra 20 minutes to get there. Yeah, but you find this dungeon. Oh fuck, I'm good at this dungeon. I don't like following paths, and I've never liked following paths. And I did find the Elder Scrolls Online and awarded me. I found random moors everywhere, sky shards, like you said. It's rewarding exploration. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But we've got. Yeah, keep going.
Well, did you like the sky shards, or the way you get your skill points, like to get another ability? Because when you find them, then you get a skill point with that, but then you can't do it until you get another attribute point. So then you can upgrade like things at a time. So the more you explore, like, the more you're rewarded in a way, which I thought was good.
The thing we've got to do though, Connor, we don't want to be lenient all the way. We've got to talk about some negatives. What did you not enjoy about the game?
Give us some, like, you go first, and then
Like I said, I didn't like the first starting island. I really did not enjoy it. I thought it was a bit boring and stuff, but I know you disagree with that. Secondly, I found myself after a while, I don't know if it's just me not playing the game properly, but I didn't find myself having much armour from what I originally started off with. I played the game quite a bit and I didn't get much armour on me. I like trying to get there and get my kit out as fast as possible, then I can kick ass with NPCs. And I think some wage fights are a bit far away from some quests, so if you do die, it's a pain in the ass to get back to the original point, but that's something I was going to expect, so there's not much I can do. And also, if you're playing by yourself, it's fucking hard.
What did you say?
If you're playing by yourself, it's hard.
Yeah, well, yeah, 'cause you had that thing as well, but
I was playing by myself, and it took me an hour to get past this bloody dungeon because this big like whatever it's called, kept killing me with its dog and stuff, and wolf, and it was
yeah.
It was a pain in the ass. But there's some negatives. I recommend if you're playing by yourself, it should I don't know if it can do this, but it should lower the monster's difficulty or something like that, just so it makes it a bit easier if you're playing by yourself. It's just one way I go around it, but if they're public dungeons, which means anyone can go in them, they kind of need to keep it at the low level. Just for the time I was on there, was not much people in the dungeon I was in. But
yeah, one thing I didn't like the private chat system.
The private chats. Oh yeah, that's one thing. Trying to communicate to someone. If you find someone you want to talk to, it was bloody. But you have to chase after, like, fuck over, get over here, and then you gotta try and get near them. Then hold the F button, is it? And then like kind of spin round to a point you need to get to. I think it would just be easy if you could just see the player's name, type it in, and then talk to them that way. I think that'd be a lot.
Yeah. Well, another thing was like when you sent a message. And then the chat box will go down, but then when you got like another message back, it'd pop up straight away. It doesn't matter if it was in the middle of a request or anything. And like, hopefully that'll get like adjusted to like that's like when you've done something and you can quickly check it and type something back. So like that when I said type, like they could do that, but I don't know. It kind of annoyed me at the time. Like I was talking to for a few quests, I had like this little group thing going on. And like when we have to talk to each other like by chat, like every time I was like trying to kill something, it would just pop up, and then I have to quickly get it down and then do it that way. So that was a bit annoying. So another thing was in one of the side quests. You know when like I told you about that area, that sort of thing. Yeah, like in there, like you have to pick up these plants to bring back to these farmers. So like, so able to
that mowing quest, fuck me.
Yeah. Well, like, but the thing was like you have to get a disguise, and then like if you get this disguise the plants about to get it, someone else would just run in and then get the plant before you, and then you'd have to run around and wait for it to reload and then get it yourself. I know that's like an MMO thing, but like I don't know, I think they should sort that out. So I feel like if you was running up to it, then because it was a single player quest, it wasn't exactly like a group thing.
They should make some quests single player, like some things are permanently there for you, like we know if you pre-order it in Imperial Edition you get treasure maps, and supposedly them treasure maps are like chests what are just for you. You can't do that with the plants, like them plants are just for you, no one can take them.
You get that when you get that. You get treasure maps when you pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I understand where you're coming from, because that was annoying, because that told me like, if I was just playing Skyrim, or just a single player thing with like basically single player, that would take me about 5 minutes, and take me about 25, because I had to keep on waiting for things to reload. And then I have to keep on reading new massive disguise because things were coming and biting me and shit. So that was a bit annoying. I'm trying to think what else. One thing that, I know another thing. Do you know like when you see a weapon rack,
you can
and, like in just a tavern, you can come pick the weapon off it, which I thought was like a piss off, because like, yeah, I know it's like an MMO and stuff like that, but like when you on the floor, you're like you it was kind of weird to adapt to that sort of situation, really, and you adapted pretty quick. Like when you saw a weapon rack, I was like, oh no, I couldn't get that, but yeah,
but, I totally understand what you're meaning. That's one quite a few people complain about. They want to take the sword out of the rack, but you can tell why I do, because if you do that, if you go to a guild store, there'll be thousands of them bloody swords selling for like $1 gold or something like that, due to the high demand of whatever it is. You should know. You do economics whatever
Yeah,
it's called.
high demand. So then, like, when demand goes up, like, then demand line shifts downwards, and the
Yeah.
supply would increase. It would increase. Hence, I'll put that in your essay question for your 18 marks.
Well, okay, so.
Um,
And I found that, like, and my computer can run Skyrim medium, like I'm talking about graphical performance wise now. My computer can handle Skyrim perfectly on medium with mods. Elder Scrolls Online, yeah, it's a bit laggy now and then, but that's just maybe because of beta we was in.
yeah, I think that probably gets sorted out. And for me, it was fine. Like, I played mine on high graphics.
No, go you fucker.
Yeah, what can I say? And I thought the game looked quality, to be honest.
It's a beautiful game, there's no doubt about that. Compared to any other MMO I've played, it kicks its fucking ass.
A lot of people go in like I know some people's getting like, oh, like nothing like Skyrim. It doesn't look like Skyrim, like not so like, because in Skyrim it's kind of like grey and smelly.
It's not meant to look like Skyrim. It was in a totally different area than fucking Skyrim, so them idiots were a bit stupid.
I never like him. And then like I thought like everything looked pretty quality, like the grass and everything, like it looked realistic.
Yeah, it's meant to. Plus, I did this cartoony touch, if you know what I mean. It's like kind of animated it, so the graphics are long lasting because cartoony animated graphics are going to last forever. No one can outdate them, if you know what I mean.
When we say cartoony, it's not like it's cartoony as Lord of the Rings.
I know what you mean. It's just like kind of. Yeah. It's hard to explain, but when you play the game and see the footage, which will be in the background of this video, by the way, guys, which should be anyway. So
you'll understand.
You understand what I mean. But it's not like grainy and grey like Skyrim. It's kind of vibrant and like yay, kind of.
Yeah, and everything looks good. But like but say like when you go to like areas that's kind of like darker, like in Cold Harbour and Sky looks there feels like a mix between red and orange and
purple, and it's just what you expect Cold Harbour to look like and everything. It's really
and the weather changes in Daggerfall. Like sometimes it'd be like really sunny, and then like sometimes it'd be like cloudy and misty and foggy, which is different than going to like Skyrim and Whiterun, because Whiterun every time you went there it was always sunny, and Falkreach was always Whiterun always. It's good to have weather changes. And
that's why I downloaded for my scam. I downloaded the Climates of Tamriel mod, which means I get rain, snow, and everything.
Yeah, that's good.
But now I've pre-recorded quite a bit of PvP, and I enjoy it. I think it's badass. What do you think, Connor?
But yeah, well, it's good. I didn't go into the epic scale, huge.
Yeah. Did you? You've seen quite a lot of footage though of it, and
oh yeah, I've seen it.
God, that looks bad. That PvP. I mean, I wanna have sex with that PvP. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It is badass. Like I said, we'll refer back to RuneScape. RuneScape, Browdy, you just walk in 2 meters away, and this level 100 odd person comes over to you with a dragon skimmy like fuck you, and dying. They call you stuff like fuck this shit. That's what RuneScape PvP was like. What was World of Warcraft like, Connor? PvP wise?
That's kind of like a dueling system sort of thing.
That's what.
Like you just like you went like a certain area, like you went into an area and then you could fight with them for money and stuff like that. But like something like what I like about it is the alliance points system where you can you can buy stuff that will cost you either alliance points or gold, and I think everyone who's bothered about winning the war will just get gold first and then pay for it that way.
Yeah, and
more things too.
You saw Angry Joe, didn't you? Angry Joe's review, didn't you?
No, but I've heard of it. But go on.
But at the end of Angry Joe's review, there's a clip from one of you guys' YouTube channel, and it shows a keep and one alliance on top of a keep, and the other two alliances out on the ground trying to destroy the keep. Then they realise they're with the other enemy, and then whole hell just fucking breaks loose. It's like you just see, if you remember the video, you see lightning bolts, fire bolts, everything just flying across everywhere. It looks so cool. It's like there was at least 1,000 people in one area just kicking the shit out of each other. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It looked. Oh, I'm not really mainly a PvP guy. I like my PvE, but I really believe this game's going to change that. And when I finish the quest, and I'm like, I'm a bit bored of questing PvP. Yeah. And I've already got a plan. I'm going to be in the main alliance for a bit, but I'm planning to get a high level, hang around them quests, and kill them before they get to finish the quest every fucking time they get close.
Oh, I like also things like like the people, like the assassin kind of people, like the sneaky people.
Oh, yeah.
And like the Almere Dominion, there's going to be loads of Khajiits that are like that. They don't have to join the big war. They can get these little bounty things in and like
Yeah.
free. But I think like what people end up going to be doing, because like I'm going to get to, you know, like when you like set out a raid sort of thing, like people are going to say like, oh, go to this keep, and then you can go to the thing, get the papers, and then go like, oh, they're going to attack our keep or something like that. But what ends up going to happen is that people are going to go on the website, like, make a website and go like, oh yeah, we're going to attack this keep and we're going to say this way. So
that's what guild websites are for. That's what guild websites are for. And if you want to do PvP with me and Connor, go to the night
and PvE as well.
PvE with dungeon stuff.
We'll play the game with us basically.
Okay. To go www.thenightsoftheguild.guildlaunch.com, and will be in the description. And to the top left corner, it will say apply to guild, and you get to play with us.
It's more like that apply to guild.
Yeah, I want to see if I can change that because it's a bit hard to see if you don't look. But yeah, if you want to play with us, but I'm really looking forward to PvP. I think the guild system and everything is going to be brilliant, and if the
quality,
if the PvE end game isn't that good, PvP definitely is. It's gonna and
well, like PvP, it's never ending. It's going to continue all the time. Like even like if you look at interviews from like even back at E3, they said like it continues to reset itself. Like there's not going to be just one alliance keeping every single kid the whole time.
Like did you watch Shoddycast's video?
Yeah.
The Aldemir Dominion were supreme.
Yeah, they have the 6 keeps around the White Gold Tower.
It's mainly because all the big YouTubers, including us, because we're massive. You know, we've had
22 subscribers.
Yeah, all going Aldemir Dominion. I don't know why. It's just something that's happened, and I think quite a few of their fans are turning to Aldemir Dominion, but. Ebonheart Pact's going to be the biggest.
Ebonheart Pact is the strongest. Daggerhawk Covenant again. If you look at the Tesla, about 4 weeks ago there was on 800. Now they're now on 1,100. So they've gained 300 in a short space of time.
It's really it's Ebonheart Pact's like game with most people.
Ebonheart Pact is like 1,460 something, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's something like that. And then it's Aldemir Dominion about 150 lower, and then it's Daggerfall Covenant. But Daggerfall Covenant like 400 off, and
Aldemir Dominion and Daggerfall Covenant pretty similar. Also, I want to mention about PvP in my Angry Joe's gameplay is that these guys, attacking the keep guy and the guys were massive, and then inside the guild was a bit fewer people. But then fewer people were playing so well tactically, they managed to hold off the keep long enough for them to go lower down, and when they destroyed the keep's wall, they charged at them and managed to keep secure their keep.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. If you play tactically, you will kick ass on this, which we will be. We've got plans in our head of our keep PvP.
And we'll be releasing videos like when the game's released about like PvP tactics and stuff like that.
For that, Connor will be doing we'll both be doing let's plays with together. I'll be doing the quest guides and we'll PvP tactics will be together and stuff like that, won't we? Pretty much.
Yeah, we'll just we'll let you know closer to launch because we'll have more ideas of what to do.
Yeah. So that's PvP. What else is there? We talk about PvP. We talk about PvE. We talk about combat.
I did a bit of a group thing. Did you do a group?
No. How was it lonely? No
I kind of talk about that a bit. The one it was like it's so easy to do. Like if you contribute to the chat box a lot, like all the time, like you can have there's a public chat box for your area that you're in, and like talk to people all the time. Then like you can get people to meet up with you. Like it's so easy because like the people on there will like talk to you quite happily, and then you just go like you just I can't remember what button it was or something, and then it'll stay on there anyway. And then like as to group, and then like you get about any amount of people that you can have by finding it, and then like you'd come up with their help out at the top left, at the top left. You could have boxes like group in the main one, but like the group one is not like private chat where it just pops up every time you like contribute when you want to, and you went and did like side quests together and stuff like that, and that was so fun because like. To have more people to do it with you, like to kind of like we kind of didn't really. We were kind of like all out the similar kind of play styles. We just kind of went up and just like mashed them all to pieces, and then just carried on. And it kind of worked for a bit. But like we didn't really do any of them like high-level dungeons that you see on like Cameo Foundry's YouTube channels. We didn't do any of that. We weren't high enough level to do any of that at the time. But like you did like some of the all the bosses and stuff when you're working together.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I know what we can talk about after this. So.
Well, that's kind of me. That's done. And, like, it's so fun. Like to get in a group with people you don't know, and like it's so easy to sort of like cooperate with them and talk, like, play with new people and stuff like that.
Like I say, now I got another topic we can talk about. What perspective did you play in? Did you play first person or third person?
I was planning on playing first, but I was so drawn into third like most of the time. I kind of played that. But I'll say that. But when I play with a bow and arrow, it was first all the time. So it's kind of weird. There's like intervals. I sort of played a bit of both. But it was mainly third.
That's what I was playing mainly third as well. I found it a lot more kind of smooth. But yeah.
I found first person smooth, but I thought I don't know why I got so drawn into third. I think third because I don't know. I think because my orc guy had a mohawk and I wanted to see that a bit more often. And I don't know why. You'll understand when you play. There's like some people like I can tell I play a lot in first. But like, I know with PvP all the time I'll be third person because I want to be around me.
That's what I'll be doing as well, PvP. And I reckon it'll be different. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's.
It's all going to be cleaned up. Like there's going to be like flag and stuff like that, and like quests are going to be cleaned up and stuff maybe.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that.
So that's really it, innit?
Oh yeah, we've passed the 36-minute mark, so should we end it here?
We'll end it here. So like we said, apply to our guild if you want to play with us. Hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background by me.
Yeah.
I pre-recorded
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter at DeGoraTV. Email us for business inquiries if you just because if you want to sponsor us or something like that. Or just want to say hello to us. It's DeGoraTV@gmail.com.
Or any it's like Shadow or Mord or anything like that. That's email. And should we announce the panel now?
Oh yeah, have we got everyone, or should we just?
We have. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we've got an extra person.
So like next Saturday.
I completely forgot till now.
ESO Sunday. I don't know.
We'll be uploaded next Sunday. Next ESO Sunday is a panel. Like it's going to be a discussion thing with other YouTube channels on the area. So that should be fun.
Okay.
What are you going to say?
That's pretty much it, man.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to join the fellow Gods. And any questions, me and George will answer them.
No weird shit. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys.
We're talking to you, Michael.
He said he was joking. We'll let him go. We'll let it go. So,
well, like that, anyone was going to ask like, a YouTuber outside the comment system.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We'll see you next week, and subscribe for more Elder Scrolls Online content coming out tonight or tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and peace.
Goodbye.